We are just 30 days to the Joy Sports Invitational, and with over 20 companies having already signed on, the Chief Executive Officer of Safoda Ventures out of Tete has been urging corporate Ghana to embrace the tournament and participate because of the enormous benefits it comes with. Mr. Eje, who is a former winner of the CEO's penalty shootout, says he and his team are already excited and looking forward to dominate the event, which is set to take place on August 9 at the University of Ghana Stadium.
Yeah, folks, I'm asking every competitor to join because it helps us a lot. We don't normally interact with our workers, but this tournament gives us a platform to see each and every member of your team. So I think people or companies should join and come. I'm inviting the companies that I work with, Guinness Ghana Limited, NTN, ABL, Vivo, to come on board as well too, so that I will beat them to the game. Thank you.
Queens will take on Mali in the next game, and that game's commentary will be live on Joe 99.7 FM. Now, the men's AFCON is also going to kick off later this year in December, but unfortunately Ghana will not be represented at the event for the first time in 21 years. This was after the Black Stars failed to win any of their 6 games in the qualifiers, but the team is hoping to make amends by qualifying for the World Cup. Black Star striker Mohamed Fusseini has been speaking to Joy Sports.
I think it's really disappointing. I see like a big country like Ghana, and also like with the good players we have, I think we deserve to be at the AFCON, but things happen. We just have to move on and look on to the future.
The next assignment will be, will be big for the national team, big for the whole country, big for the people in the country. The World Cup qualifiers get back in September. Look, 4 more games to go, but then before that, the September, we have 2 more games. How confident are you that this team can make the World Cup again?
Yeah, I think I'm really confident that the team is gonna make it to the World Cup.
Why do you have so much confidence?
Because with the players we have, I think it should be possible for us to win all the games to get to the World Cup.
Now to boxing, where acting president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Roger Bano, has declared his intention to contest and occupy the position on a permanent basis in the upcoming Congress. Now, Roger Bano, who is a retired referee, replaced Abraham Korte-Nikwe, who resigned as president of the GBA last month, citing personal reasons. Now, speaking to my colleague Natana Lato, the acting president says he will contest in the upcoming election and move the authority forward.
I can tell you on authority note, one way or the other, I should be proud and I should be sad as well. Okay. It's the two sides of a coin.
The coin, yeah.
First, I would like to touch on the positive aspects of everything that happened within the tenure of my previous president, Abraham Korte-Nikwe. I would like to thank him. I might have learned some positives and the negative aspects of every life of, his administration. He's a human being. He can never be 100%, truthful. He can never be 100% wrongful. Whatever he does so to the best of his knowledge. And then probably he might have thought what he's doing or what he was doing was right, in the course of, pushing Ghana boxing to another level. But like we all know, we are human beings. We might fall short somewhere. We might, get out of situations positively, but it wasn't, that in his case. So I would like to thank him for giving me this opportunity to serve as the acting president of the Ghana Boxing Authority by his resignation. And it's very unfortunate we got ourselves in that kind of situation It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve, and whatever happens within this short period that preceded his resignation, I've learned a lot I learned out of it, and then I know it's going to help me in my subsequent years ahead if I have to occupy the seat permanently, which I hope to.
Well, okay, so that then also tells us that referee Roger Barno has revealed here that he will run for president of the Ghana Boxing Authority. Is this an ambition you've nurtured all this while? Did it come up at a certain point?
Whatever you do in life, like I said earlier on, you aim to get to the top. And I have met people, growing up in the sport, and, I have been with Nikwe Mensah. I have been...
Blessed memory.
Blessed memory. I have been with ex-president Moses Fuamini, Mr. Samuel Kaptan, Mr. Zwenis, and lastly, Mr. Abraham Kota Nikwe. And before them all, I met Alute Kofi as well.
Yeah,
so
Ajinkwa. Yes.
Blessed memory
yes.
Also. With their leadership styles, I did learn a lot. And putting that all together, I knew one day, I might be the head of the Ghana Boxing Authority, and then it will definitely help me. So, it wasn't that there's a surprise for me, but it's some kind of a calling. It's been there. It's been yearning to come. But I never knew it would be so early. But once it is, I can never let the chance slip by. I grabbed it with both hands, and I'll make sure the chance that I've had this very short moment will definitely linger in people's, memory as one of the, the finest. I can say I'm going to make sure I'll do what I have to do to make sure people really will remember me, even if I'm gone.
Well, let's turn attention to the Club World Cup now, because Chelsea and Fluminense are in action in the first semi-finals contest of that competition. And Chelsea is leading by 2-0. 2-0. And it's the new boy, João Pedro, who scored 2 very good goals, one in the first half and another in the second half. And Chelsea look on course to qualify to the finals of this new Club World Cup tournament, and they will be facing either Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid, two of the teams that will play their contest tomorrow, Wednesday, in their semi-final contest. So at the moment, just around the 88th minute mark thereabout, Chelsea still leading by 2-0, and might face Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain in the finals if Fluminense are unable to equalize both goals. But let's turn attention to Germany, because in that very same competition, 2 of Germany's big clubs, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, exited the competition. And Thomas Sparrow is with DWTV, and he joins me briefly to talk about Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund's outing in the Club World Cup. Thomas, good to have you. I mean, let's talk about Bayern Munich, because they lost to Paris Saint-Germain. Very disappointing loss, but the big story there was Jamal Musiala's shocking ankle injury. I mean, tell me, what do we know about how long he's likely to be out? It's 88 minutes played, and Chelsea are still leading by 2-0. 2 minutes to the end of the game, and it looks like Chelsea are very, very much on course to make it to the finals of the competition. Chelsea in the finals of the Club World Cup. That's a big deal for Chelsea fans, and they'll be facing either Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, of course, the reigning champions of the UEFA Champions League, and Real Madrid, of course, the pedigree we know that it comes with. So that's what will be happening. There are a few UEFA Champions League qualification games that happened today, and you can see some of the results. Malmo, FC Noah, and a few other games that happened today. And we'll bring you more update in our subsequent bulletins, because that's all we have for you tonight on Prime Sports. There are more stories on myjoyonline.com. Please do head there. My name is Razak Musbao, and thank you very much for your company.